Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today. Today I'd like to talk about anxiety and overwhelm, but particularly in the workplace. A lot of my clients are business owners and senior executives at companies, and this is something a lot of them are experiencing at the moment. So today we're going to do something very interactive, and you can work with your issue right now. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing about something like anxiety or overwhelm is when we're in this space, this comes out of fear, and straight away our brain reacts like this. Our amygdala at the back jumps up into survival mode, and we go into fight or flight. So this is called the lizard brain, and this is the first thing that jumps up when we're in fear. So all we do when we're in the space is we react. We start running around in vicious circles. The thing is to get into our prefrontal cortex, okay? So I love what a fellow coach of mine said the other day. She said, this is our wizard brain. So thanks, Heidi. I'm going to use wizard brain from now. So we want to get out of the lizard brain and into the wizard brain. In our wizard brain, we can think logically, we can be reasonable, and we can rationalize. Now, there's no ways you're going to come up with solutions to issues unless you're in your prefrontal cortex. So today we're going to do an exercise that is going to take us there. And just a little bit of information, we are the only animals that have a prefrontal cortex. All other animals react from a place of fright or flight. We have the ability to reason, rationalize, and be logical. So let's go there. So grab your pen and paper, and on your paper, I just want you to do squiggles all over the place. Just a little bit like that. Don't worry about being neat. Don't worry about what comes up. Just squiggle. Okay. And use different colors if you like. Just be a bit creative in this process. Now, in each of these little spaces, I'd like you to put something that you believe is causing you anxiety. It could be, I don't have enough hours in the day. Whatever it is, just write it down. So what I'm going to use is one of my clients' things that she came up with this week. This client of mine is a SARS tax consultant. So for those of you that know, the tax season has just opened and everybody is rushing to get their tax returns done. Now, as a man in the street and you are looking for a tax consultant, you go to your tax consultant and you say, hi, can you do my tax return, please? And of course, that's what she does. So she says yes. But these are the issues she came up with. Okay, no personal time, full inbox, too many phone calls, clients are not SARS compliant, waiting for info from clients, not enough hours in the day. So after we had a conversation about where she is at the moment, she is so busy answering phone calls, sending clients messages, asking them for information, that she feels like she's running around in this vicious circle and not really achieving anything. And this is what happens when we run around in vicious circles. We're like a dog chasing its tail. We are expending a lot of energy and actually not getting much done. All right, so have you finished with your list? Have a look and see what pops out to you. What is the one thing, the most important thing for you, that if you could solve that today, it would make a difference in your life? Okay, for my client, it was clients are not SARS compliant. So what's it for you? Write whatever it is for you at the top of another piece of paper. All right, so my client had the problem that her clients are not tax compliant. Now, how does this affect her? And that's what we were really looking at. how does this affect her and allow her to create this problem where she experiences all those emotions. So she has over 50 clients and she's trying to get all their information together and she's trying to complete all of their registrations on e-filing, or most of them. Some of them are registered. And then she's waiting for feedback from the clients. So she's asking for information and then she's waiting for them to come back to her with the information. That means she's spending her time on phone calls, emails, her inbox is getting full, the messages are piling up, and that's all she's running around with, is looking for information. So after we had a conversation around this, what would be the easiest way for her to get clients tax compliant? So when you have a look at how you need to register on the SARS e-filing system, they need your information. Not just your phone number and ID number, they need your banking details, your tax number, and a few other things. The thing is, you cannot put half the information in now and then say, okay, I'll do the tax return and put the other half of the information in later, because this is just creating a situation where you have no focus. You're jumping from one thing to the next. So after discussing this, we decided the best way for her to get her clients tax compliant was to tell them how to do it. So what we decided to do is she would create a document, because she knows exactly how to register them and how to get them tax compliant. The average man in the street doesn't know the SARS system. He doesn't know what he has to do. So this causes him anxiety and overwhelm. So what she's doing for them is empowering them by creating a document which gives you step-by-step instructions with screenshots on how to get yourself tax compliant or registered. Once they are in this space, they can then send her the information so that she can do the tax returns. That means they know their ID numbers, they know their addresses, they should know their tax numbers, they know their banking details. So this is a 5-minute process for them, which is taking her days to do. In doing this, she empowers her clients and she steps up as a conscious leader, leading her own life and unconsciously allowing her clients to step up too. Okay, so was this information helpful for you? Can you see how you can create a system that can support you and help you get out of the space of overwhelm? Can you see how you can probably empower your staff or empower your clients to step up as well and take charge of their lives? Right. So start taking charge of your life and create systems that work for you and empower your clients or your staff members. And remember that you have to be in the prefrontal cortex. So you have to be in a space of logic and being reasonable. And sometimes the best way to do that is to start writing things down. Just get a clear view on what's really happening and how you are reacting to the situation around you. If you came up with anything you'd like to share, please post it in the comment box below. I'm sure others would love to hear what happened. And if you're looking for any further information, watch my page and watch this space. I'll be posting tips daily. Great, thank you. Have a wonderful evening.